December 22nd, 2006 is a day I will never forget. After getting up that morning, I had the following symptoms: chest pain, shoulder, hand, back, gum, tingling, and pain, nausea, vomiting. I feel dizzy, weak. I feel the whole room was spinning. I had difficult breathing. I'm sweating, lightheaded, and fainting. My family immediately called my doctors. We thought it was food poisoning. My doctors were on vacation. Christmas is coming. The clinic staff told my family to call 911 immediately. 3 months ago, my medical examination report indicated my cholesterol is too high, and all other tests were okay. I did not have enough medical knowledge, vigilance, and I did not know how to deal with such a report. I made no change to my lifestyle. I remembered few days before the incident. I want to drive home. My car parked on a hill, but I suddenly found that I could not walk to the parking lot. After a long pause, I gained some strength, and I can barely drive. 2 days before the incident, I felt weak, and my body was not very responsive. I did not know that a terror attack is about to come. An ambulance and a fire truck soon arrived at my house. I remembered 2 young paramedics came into my room. I felt like 2 angels, a boy and a girl, come to rescue me. They moved me onto a carrier, carried me into the ambulance. When my heart stopped, I became unconscious. The following are what my family told me afterwards. Barely driving a short distance, the ambulance suddenly stopped on the roadside. Rescue squad personnel ran toward the fire truck to fetch a first aid tool. My heart had stopped. They used an automatic external defibrillator to make my heart start again. They made a decision to send me to the nearest Holy Cross hospital. Their original plan was to suburban hospital, which is about 40 minutes away. The situation was critical, and every second counted. Luckily, the Holy Cross hospital accepted me. Otherwise, they planned to use a helicopter to deliver me to the Johns Hopkins Hospital. Johns Hopkins is one of the nation's best hospitals. When the ambulance arrived at the hospital, doctors and emergency room medical personnel were waiting for my arrival. Dr. Sabia quickly found my problem. It was myocardial infarction, a cardiovascular disease, and is also known as heart attack. I am not a doctor. Please excuse the difficulty I have in speaking the medical terminologies, and allow me to describe in my own language. Please look at this picture. The blood vessels serve as a conduit which allows blood flow inside our body. It transports nutrients and oxygen that reaches all over our body. I am an engineer. I use the car for comparison. If the circulation of gasoline supply to the engine is blocked. The car stopped. This is a dangerous situation. If blood circulation stopped for a longer period of time, the muscle in the heart will be dead. It may lose its function forever when the blood circulation was blocked for a long time. The brain will die soon, which is why cardiovascular disease is such a global killer and the number one public enemy. I was lucky to meet Dr. Sabia. He quickly found the cause. It is a cardiovascular blockage due to heart disease. For the two main blood arteries in my heart, one was 100% blocked. The other was 90% blocked. That was why my heart stopped. Dr. Sabia did a stent operation that opened the 100% blocked blood vessels. Few days later, when I regained more strength and can withstand another operation, they transferred me to Suburban Hospital. Dr. Lieberman did a second stent operation. I didn't know how long I was unconscious. I remembered one day I heard someone was yelling at me. Mr. Chen, do you know where you are? I replied, hospital. They shout again. Do you know who our president is? I replied, Bush. Doctors know that I survived. My family found out later. Dr. Sabia is one of the leading cardiologists in the greater Washington, D.C. area. I was so lucky to meet him on that fateful day. This photo was taken in Dr. Sabia's office after I have gradually restored my health. During one of my physical examinations, Dr. Sabia said, Mr. Chen, do you have a religious belief? When I was doing emergency rescue, you were clinically dead. It is a miracle you survived. Your recovery is also good. My two main concerns about you, the damage to your heart and the damage to your brain, did not happen. I don't know everything you have done. Please continue to do whatever you are doing now. Dr. Sabia continued, I saw too many patients. Their illness and even death are due to their ignorance about the medical knowledge. I hope you can help to bring awareness to them. You have a valuable experience. You can educate them about the danger of heart disease and how you have recovered. You can help a lot of people.